Lots to get to. Television is so exciting.
The biggest comeback so far is Andy and Kyle, and we haven't seen Kyle since the end credit scene of Cult, so it's really great to see her. I'm happy to say that this was definitely the best opening of the series so far. They definitely didn't waste no time killing Chucky. That was a lot of fun seeing them together. Now while Andy is reminiscing through the past with Kyle in the car, you see that he's kind of starting to finally lose it a little bit. You know, rightly so. He's been through hell. I can see why. And it would be ironic if Andy did actually become a killer of some sort. In Child's Play 1, the detective thinks that he killed his babysitter Maggie, and then if he later on became what they thought or something would be interesting. As for Jake and Lexi and Jake's boyfriend, they're on the lookout and trying to capture Chucky. Things don't go as planned as always. Everyone's losing their parent in this one. At least there's a weight to the series. A lot of these older characters are obviously disposable, and I like that. For me, Chucky and Tiffany's dialogue and their arguments aren't as funny as they could be. If you're gonna trade in horror to make it more comedy, at least make it funny. I didn't find it funny, but that's just me. Maybe you did. It's not as on point as, like, you know, Bride of Chucky, but the flashbacks remain of young Charles, and I'm sure Fiona Dorff, Brad Dourif's daughter, is having a blast playing the same character that her father did. Their makeup effects to make her into young Charles, it's not really believable. I mean, you can tell it's Nika, Fiona Dourif, for this quality of show. Now, from last episode, I was excited to see Nika getting a hold of herself again. What's really interesting is Tiffany is actually starting a love triangle here with having a thing for Nika instead of Chucky. You know, I'm curious to see what happens once Chucky finds out. You know, shit's not gonna go down with that. And I did like how Junior's mom's death is visually nice to look at. I do like how a murder actually escalated into creating tension between Lewis and Jake was a nice touch. I didn't exactly go in vain, it paid off afterwards. So far the series is honestly a mixed bag for me. It gets some good and some bad, along with mainly my main complaint, the writing, Star Mancini. And this series is a bit overrated. Critics saying it's the best sci-fi show out there, but I mean it depends on what they're going up against, honestly, because if they're going up against some shit, then of course it's gonna be number one. I'm enjoying the gay representation with Jake and his boyfriend. It's really sweet. I hope they expand on their relationship a bit more. With only 2 more episodes left, it's finally all coming together somewhat. Devon Sawa's not giving nothing to do. Jennifer Tilly is good. I just wish she had some better dialogue. I wish they all had better writing to work with. It's a pretty good show. You can definitely tell where they switched the puppet to CGI and also have a kid in the costume. That all makes sense. I mean, they've done that with a midget in the first one. So that's my review in the 6th episode of the Chucky series. What's your thoughts? I want to know, so let me know down below. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe.